$102,000, $110,000, $300,000. This is making me happy.
Well, if this makes you happy, you're going to love what's next.
This is a huge find.
Hey, Matt, Jeff in Las Vegas. Good to see you again.
Hey, man. Good to see you.
Well, before we get going, you got to do your tag. I always love it. You always say, Max Paxton, I'm a deep clean specialist. I just love your tag.
Matt Paxton, I'm an extreme cleaning specialist.
I love that. Now we officially can go. Well,
I actually made that up in a hotel one time. No one knew. We didn't know when we were on Hoarders. We didn't know what to call it. And I just said extreme clean. I just made it up. And now I see it on people's bios on LinkedIn.
Yeah, because every time you pop up and you said that, I'm like, all right, it's official. We're on our way. Hey, new season of Filthy Fortunes, where people see trash and hordes of garbage, you see something different. And there are some incredible things this season. Now, first of all, my older brother would never let me touch or play with his Hot Wheels. He was so cruel. But this season, you made an incredible Hot Wheel discovery, didn't you?
Dude, Hot Wheels is kind of the big word this season. I have to be honest. I mean, we found hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of Hot Wheels. It's shocking to me. And it's the little red line wheels. If you see the little red line, it's going to have some value. You will be blown away by some of the cars that we found.
Now, I'm not a sports enthusiast. I mean, I can go to a game, but I don't know anything about sports history. But you found an incredible find. I know Mickey Mantle is one of the most beloved ball players of all time for the New York Yankees. And you had a home run this season, didn't you?
We did. We found a signed Mickey Mantle baseball. We found, I'll tell you the big win for collectibles. We found something signed by Babe Ruth, and it was an item that would not normally be signed by a famous baseball player. It's incredible, the sports collectibles we found this season. And sports collectibles are normal to people save those, but it's the little extra stuff that you find after the sports collectible. That's what this season's so exciting.
And you also have an expert that tells you that's their appraiser, if it's real or not, because you find some stuff there. Sometimes you hold back your enthusiasm and say, oh, is this real?
Yeah, I mean, look, the Beanie Babies, there's a lot of things we think, nah, these are probably fake. Pokemon cards are the most faked item we've ever found, and we find them in every house. But yeah, you have to have an appraiser and someone that'll validate that it's real, because if it's real, it might be worth $30,000, and if it's fake, it's not worth $3.
Well, I've been collecting comic books my whole life, and I have a lot of gold, Silver Age comics, and you made a major find this season, and they're getting harder and harder to find, aren't they? The real classic ones.
They are. I mean, look, it's the comics are, if you're a fan, comics are highly collectible. Most people, we know where they are. We pretty much know where every top tier comic is. We found a Spider-Man #2 this season that, I mean, Mike, our appraiser, started crying. He was so excited. He's waited his whole life to find a comic like this. And it was in an attic in Tennessee. I mean, who would have known?
Wow. And Back to the Future, that movie 50 years later or 40 years later is more popular than ever. And I understand you found a real hot collectible from Back to the Future.
Yeah. So for me, I like Back to the Future. I like tennis shoes like you like comic books. And we found the self-lacing Back to the Future 2 Nike mags. And those are, I mean, they only made 84. Or they only made 89 pairs of those. And I've always wanted to see one, and we found it in the house. It was incredible. Great
condition. They work, everything?
They work. I won't say great condition, but you have to watch to find out. But I will say this. It blew my mind to actually hold something. I mean, I do this full-time as a career, not just on TV. And when you find something that you've been wanting to find your entire career, it's pretty exciting.
And it's not something you just, you're cleaning up and you go, hey, put this in the trunk of my car. I mean, you work with the owners and you hand out piles of cash, don't you?
We gave out over $1 million this season to our clients. We found and sold over $1 million. That's honestly the most exciting part. I mean, we get a cut. Don't get me wrong. We get our cut. We work hard. We deserve it. But at the end of the day, I mean, we're helping these families. We give them space to make their life back, but we also give them a lot of cash.
Yeah, because, families aren't cleaning it themselves. There's not like a box in the attic. You're coming out where hoarders are. You're cleaning up trash, but you're finding gold among all this garbage.
Well, most families would throw it all away because they think it's trash. And we know where to find literally sometimes the gold. I mean, the picture that's behind you, the house that you're sitting in front of right now, you will not believe what we found. in that house. And by the way, that is the biggest hoard I've ever seen in my entire career. 25 years, I've never seen a hoard of that magnitude.
That's well, Matt. I'm sure there's no shortage of clients who watch this show and say we got to
Yeah.
give Matt a call. So
We'll be busy for a few more years. Yeah, we're busy.
it's one of my favorite shows. You're awesome, Matt. Thank you so much. Filthy Fortune season 2, February 15th on Discovery. Come visit us in Las Vegas. I'm sure we got something to clean up here too.
We'll do it. Thanks, man.